What's up, fam? I hope your day is moving forward and upward. Today, I want to talk to the business owners, the entrepreneurs, okay? So if that is you, this video is for you. So what I want to share with you is how becoming a published children's book author skyrockets your brand identity. Now, you may have a business that has nothing to do with children's books or children, and that's totally fine. This video is still for you for a number of reasons, okay? Having a book under your belt, like actually being a published author, immediately boosts your credibility. If people can say she literally wrote the book on this or he literally wrote the book on this, people immediately put a different type of level of respect on your name, okay? If you know what I'm saying. So you automatically can charge more for your appearances, and people just it just really boosts your credibility and expands your audience in so many different ways. Now, let's say your business actually does deal with children. For example, I used to have a program for youth in the arts that it was like classes, and it would help children to build their confidence through involvement in the arts. And it was many years ago. I was only charging $35 a month for that, and people were struggling to pay that. Some people thought that the price was too high. This was all before I became a published children's book author, mind you. But when I made a shift and decided to package some of that messaging into a book, and I wrote an actual children's book about increasing self-confidence and overcoming shyness and fear and negative self-talk. And I had my main character get involved in the arts and use the arts as a way to be able to overcome that shyness and come out of her shell, which is something that I was actually seeing and witnessing and guiding children through the process of in my program. And I've been guiding children through that process over the years as an performing arts teacher. So I'm very familiar with this, but I was just doing this on a small scale with just working with a few students at a time. And like I said, people were struggling to even pay the $35 a month for it. But once I made that shift and became an author, now people are buying the book all over the country. I am reaching not even just all over the United States, but different countries throughout the world, because my book is being distributed internationally through Amazon and other platforms. And yeah, people buy the book. People also pay for me to do workshops with children. So instead of struggling to have a few people to pay me to do, a class with them, and having to really kind of try to communicate to people what the value of this is, people automatically recognize the value. You're an author. So now they're being able to pay higher prices. They may pay $500, they may pay $2,000, just depending on like what it is. But just for me to come in as an author, read my book, do some educational activities, a lot of things that are similar to what I was doing in that program, but it's just packaged differently because my brand is different. My brand has been skyrocketed because I'm not just somebody coming in to do some activities. I'm an actual published author. I'm an expert in my industry. You're automatically seen as an expert when you have a book behind your name. And so it just makes a huge difference. So some of you may be in the medical field working with children, you may be pediatricians. As soon as you publish that book that's related to your expertise, whether it's taking care of your teeth or whatever the case may be, taking care of your health, eating the right nutritious foods, that automatically opens opportunities for you to come in as an expert and charge more than someone who's not an author. Maybe you have a business that has nothing to do with children. Maybe you teach financial literacy or you have a financial literacy program. When you package that and deliver it in a way that children can understand, that automatically helps you to tap into a whole nother audience. Now, not just adults can benefit from your expertise, but children can as well. And you know who else that attracts? Parents, the parents of those children, the teachers of those children, okay? The youth organization leaders who are connected to those children, the mentors. So you're expanding your audience, you're boosting your credibility, you're elevating your brand, and you're automatically giving people a reason to pay you more and to assume that you should be charging more. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you, something for you to consider. Becoming a published children's book author, it allows you to reach more people with less time because people are buying your book and reading your book while you're sleeping, eating, and doing other things. It allows you to charge higher prices. It causes people to see you with more respect. It boosts your credibility. It boosts your brand identity. So it's definitely something to consider. If this is something you've been thinking about for a long time, maybe you've had an idea, maybe not, maybe you're just starting to think about it, but the idea of embarking upon that author journey sounds overwhelming. Let me tell you something. The main reason people feel overwhelmed is because they just don't know where to start. So let me make it simple for you. Sign up for our free training on the 4 keys to successfully self-publish your children's book, even if you're clueless about the process, okay? My husband and I, in addition to being a children's book author myself, my husband and I own a company called DG Self Publishing, and we literally help people turn their ideas into published children's books in 3 to 6 months, okay? And we show you how to start, we show you how to move through each step of the process, and we show you how to finish. So you don't have to be overwhelmed and confused, like, I don't know where to start, I don't know what's next. Like, we got you. We'll literally guide you through the process. We'll hold your hand. You'll have access to coaching and mentorship. You'll have access to our team of illustrators, editors, designers, and more. You'll have access to our private community so you can be connected to other people who are going through that same journey with you. It is an amazing program. So click the link, sign up for our free training, and then you'll have the opportunity to apply for that program that I just told you about. It's called our Kids Book Accelerator program, all right? So here's to boosting your brand identity and your credibility, increasing your income, and doing something that's also just super fun and super cool, right? Doesn't that sound awesome to just be a children's book author? It really is. It's so cool to have like the kids looking up to you and excited to meet you and take pictures with you. So anyways, click that link. You don't have to be overwhelmed. It's not as hard as you think. It's hard if you don't have guidance, but tap into the community, tap into the expertise. You don't have to figure out everything through trial and error. You can just be guided through the process by a proven expert so it can be a smooth process and you'll have all the support that you need. All right, click that link. Have an amazing day and keep moving forward and upward.